everyone. Today we're going to be learning Andrew Marlin's tune, Hawk is a Mule. This tune is really great in both old time and bluegrass settings. I've played this tune in both of those kinds of jams. The tune is in the key of D major, and it's mostly based on the D pentatonic scale and the G pentatonic scale, so we're going to cover that. The first thing we're going to do is just listen to the tune through from the official audio. I'm going to play along so you can kind of see what it looks like physically. The first thing I'm going to do is play the melody of the tune. The next time around I'll play a harmony, and then the last time I'll play the chords. And I think I'll do all those things twice, and that'll be the whole recording. After that, we're going to go through the D pentatonic scale and the G pentatonic scale. And then after that, we'll learn the melody slowly of the tune. We'll then learn the chords of the tune so you can know what to play while you're accompanying other people who are playing the melody, if you're going to play this in a bluegrass jam. And very last thing we'll do is we'll learn a harmony very slowly. So, okay, I'm going to play the official audio and I'll play along. Here it is.
Well, the hawk is a mule.
So, a big part of this tune is the D pentatonic scale. Now, the D pentatonic scale is a normal D scale, but you take out the fourth note, which is G, and the seventh note, which is C sharp. So, let's first just play a D scale along with this nothing but D backing track. is a big part of this tune. We're also going to do the G pentatonic scale because that's also very prevalent in this tune. So I'm just going to put on the Nothing But G backing track, which you can find on YouTube. Great to practice along with and practice improvising. First, just G scale. To my live class, we would have spent a little bit more time practicing improvising with these backing tracks. I highly encourage doing that because it's lots of fun and it also just gets the scale and the tune a little bit more in your ear. But for the sake of what this video is, we're going to just move on to the tune. So, the very first phrase. I'll do that one more time. There's a little bit of an anticipation in that first note. So if we're thinking in beats, 1 and 2. And you can do this fourth. You can do that as a double stop. One more time. 1 and 2. So that's the very first phrase. Here's the next phrase. I'll do it without the double stops. Together. So that's the first half of the A part. Do it one more time. We'll do it 2 times in a row. That's the whole A part. There's a little bit of an ending actually. I'm going to do it one more time. G. I forgot that part. So the first little phrase. That's F sharp. And then the second half, G. One more time. That's a little ending. That's the whole A part. So I'm going to do that 3 times slowly for you to play along. Here we go. That's 1. That's 2. That's the whole A part. Now the B part I find to be a lot simpler. It's just a scale. Really, you start on A, first finger on G, it just goes. That's the first half. One more time. Last time I'll do that. Here we go. And the second half starts on F sharp on the D string, high 2. I'm going to break up that second part into 2 parts. The first part's much easier. It's just F sharp, A, B, D. Those 4 notes. And then the ending to the B part's a little bit tricky. Starts on F sharp. One more time. So the whole B section sounds like this. Again. You can start adding in some double stops, just some open strings. So I play open D with the first 2 notes. Open G. And that's the whole tune. So I'm going to play the whole tune slowly now, A, B, B, and try to play along. Here we go. add. If you feel like you still haven't gotten it yet, that's totally fine. Try rewinding the video and doing it over and over and over again, just repeating things. You can slow it down on YouTube. My golden rule is to learning things well is to play it perfectly 5 times in a row, and I play this little game with myself where if I mess up once, I go all the way back to 0. But anyway, in the A part, you can add these little ornaments. That's what it sounds like. F sharp, E, D. And up speed sounds like this. And I think I'm gonna see if there's any in the B part. Nope. Okay, so just in the A part, you can add that little, kind of sounds like a little duck call or something. Cool. So that's the whole melody. Now let's talk a little bit about the chords. I'm going to say the chords while the tune is happening, and then we'll talk about the shapes. So I'm going to play the tune one more time from a recording, and I'm just going to talk over it. So here it is.
Well, a hawk is a mule.
I'm gonna slow it down a little bit and go over it a little bit slower. So all the chords in this are just D and G. Mostly it just goes back and forth between D and G. And then there's an A chord, which is the 5. So it's like going 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 4. And then we have a 5 chord towards the end. And that's the whole A part. And then in the B section, the only new chord is a B minor, which is my favorite chord, 6, minor 6. And that's in the B section. So let's do this one more time, a little bit slower. Let's try this.
Well, a hawk is a mule. Confusing D for G sometimes in the B part, I think, but it stays on G after the B minor chord. So, okay, the shapes of these chords. So, the D chord, you're going to put your first finger on the G string to play an A note, and with open D. And then a G chord is just G and D, open strings. A, you're going to block a fifth. A blocking a fifth means you're going to put first finger A on the G string with first finger E on the D string. If that's kind of tricky for you, you can do open strings. It just may be kind of hard to go. So I would try to block the fifth. So I'm gonna play the tune one more time from the beginning. We're just gonna do the A section with those shapes, and we're gonna comp the melody. Comp means accompany. Okay.
Well, a hawk is a mule.
D shape. And the kind of bowing I'm doing is like a shuffly rhythmic thing. You can really do whatever you want. You could just shuffle the whole time. Or let's try that once. Let's just do a normal shuffle bow on the A section with the chords.
Is a mule.
Good. Now the B section, it's essentially the same thing. We're gonna go back and forth between D and G. Let me think. D, D, G, G, D, D, G. We'll do each chord twice. That's 4 bars. So D, D, G, D, D, G. And then comes the new chord B minor, which is just B natural on the G string with open D. And then, so it goes D, D, G, G, D, D, G, B minor, G, G, A, D. So let's do that with the recording. My hands keep wanting to play a D chord after the B minor chord, but it is a G chord. So you go to G after the B minor. Great, so let's do just the B section one more time. Or actually, let's do the whole tune with the chords. If you need a little refresher on the B section, you can rewind the video a little bit. But yeah, let's do the whole tune with just the chords. And you can do whatever you want. You can play long bows, you can do a shuffle bow, you can make up your own fun rhythm. And this is kind of what you would be doing if you were passing this tune around a circle, if you were in a bluegrass jam or something like that. You could play chords and comp for people as they play the melody. Or you can just sit back and listen if you don't feel like learning the chords.
Hawk is a mule.
find the tune. The last thing we're going to do in this video is we're going to learn a harmony part. So I basically just figured out a harmony by playing along with the recording until I found something that sounded good. And what I found is starting on D and basically following the shape of the melody made a pretty good harmony. So that's this here. I'll play the harmony through once and then we'll break it up. So that's the A part. Here's what the B part sounds like. Starts on open D. A. So we'll go through that piece by piece. The first phrase sounds like this. One more time. One more time. And then it goes to F sharp. Again. So together it sounds like this. I'll do that 2 more times. And then the B section is again just following the melody. Starts on open D. We got open D to E, F sharp, G, A, and then you go to D, B. I'll do just that one more time. And then the second part starts on open A. So the notes are A, C sharp, D, F sharp, A, again A. Wait. Oh, second part starts on A. So the whole B section harmony sounds like this. Again. go back to the tune. We're gonna play first the melody on 0.75 playback speed. Then we'll do chords, and then we'll do a harmony. And we'll do all those things twice. And that should be everything.
The hawk is a
Melody. Today we learned the melody of the tune, we learned the chords, we learned a harmony, and we talked about the D and G pentatonic scales a little bit. I taught this tune online at 8 p.m. on Zoom on June 24th. I am going to be teaching 3 more fiddle tunes online on July 1st, July 8th, and I think the last one's going to be July 22nd. I'm going to be on vacation July 15th, so I'm going to skip that Tuesday. But if you're interested in taking any of those classes, comment your email and I will send you the Zoom link. The one on June 24th was completely free for anyone to try. This video is available on YouTube for free for anyone to try. But going forward, these classes will be $20 to $30 sliding scale. And I will be making tutorials like these available, which will probably be $5 to $10. But this one's completely free for you to try out and enjoy. And I hope to see you in a class very soon. Have a good one.